I'm getting ahead of myself. They're just kind of roaming. I was like, okay, maybe they're first man pushing tower so quickly. And meanwhile, on the Scourge side, there will be a Tinker most likely going solo mid. Notice how he only has bought 400 gold of stuff. Yeah, he's saving up 200 gold. Actually, Doom is going mid. No, Tinker's going mid, excuse me. Yeah, so we have Doom going top lane, and which, you know, it's not a bad lane, but it's a solo Doom, and maybe a tri-lane Visage bot. I think that's a bit overkill. The Venge probably would be better supporting in Doom top, but again, this is Aeon, and I'm just a scrub, so whatever their lane choices is, I'm pretty sure they have thought it through. It looks like this roaming party of Sentinel is pretty deep into the Scourge territory. Hopefully they could pick off a Tinker at this moment. Even though I'm hoping that Aeon will win, they're definitely the clear choice. You can't help but root for the underdog, as this Tinker is gonna get instant bust sex from the back. There is the Stormbow, there will be a cast going on, and there is some brooding going on. I don't think that was the perfect chain stunning, but they will get a first blood. Let's see if they're gonna. Oh, they are pushing right here, right now, balls deep, and that's how I love it. They don't care about the other side lane. They're gonna go balls deep push. Now, pushing this aggressively will pay off in terms of getting all the, you know, a lot of gold from the tower, but looks like these level 1 creeps is just too much to handle. And looks smart play by the Aeon team, already sending 2 or 3 people mid. One of the you know, a lesser team would just kind of just think to themselves, well, I could just free farm the side lane, we'll beat them in the long run. But Aeon is just you know, sending 2 or 3 mid already, and they will counter this push, or at least try their best to stop it. Seeing the Sentinel now going back into the respective lanes. Doombringer is going back to top. At top lane, there can be a Sven and Dirge. This is going to be a very weird lane. I swore that it's going to be a Witch Doctor. I think Witch Doctor will be going in top as well. This might be a tri-lane. Looks like Witch Doctor. And Chen is also there. I don't think they really care about laning anymore. They're just harassing, really. They're forcing Doom to scourge Earth away with half HP. And this is just a big cluster F. Looks like TIE Hunter here as well, being kind of harassed. TIE Hunter kind of being big trouble right now, taking a lot of damage, and there is big one cast. TIE Hunter will be in trouble. One more Stormbow will take him down. No, Stormbow is not needed. Looks like they pick off another quick kills, so doing pretty good job. Meanwhile, Undying getting a level 3. One thing about Undying, he is in a push, right? He really needs this level. He really need that level 4 Tombstone, because without level 4 Tombstone, he's kind of like a useless hero. Meanwhile, Tinker on bottom lane is gonna get complete free farm, so look forward to his CS being you know, basically 8 minute, because you know, every minute there's a creep spawn, because he is free farming completely, no one's stopping him. But meanwhile, at the cost of his top tower being pushed, we will see a Tombstone being plopped down, hopefully here. Come on, give me see that Tombstone. No Tombstone, okay, whatever. And now this could pay off for Bulgaria or not, because if you let Tinker get that quick BOT, he will get his farm really well. And keep in mind that BOT Tinker is a great counter pushing hero in terms of spamming his March of Machine and spamming Rocket and all that shit. So I'm not sure allowing Tinker to free farm and EXP up like that is the best choice, but we'll see. Looks like 2 minutes and 55 seconds and first tower fell down, and looks like Chen has gone in. It doesn't matter who gets the tower at this point. They just want the tower, and they all get it non-denied, and that's all they ask for. And it's going to be a very, very dangerous team for the Aeon to face against, because keep in mind they are the underdog, so they probably expect to play you know, very standard, but they're getting cheesed upon right now. They're facing a very unusual strategy, and you know, I'm not sure how they're gonna cope. And looks like Batman playing the Alchemist has fell down to a nice chain stun of the Venge and the Tinker. Tinker quite low, but he has a lot of restore the foot, so he could stay in lane. So Alchemist is gonna stay in bottom lane, trying to kind of counteract the Tinker free farm there. The Acid Spore is not a bad job, not a bad spell in terms of harass, but I think meanwhile the best, the thing that they care about the most is pushing top lane. It looks like this Sven. Is that Sven? Sven is taking so much damage. Sven just dies a tower, kind of needlessly. That's kind of a dumb move. Maybe he was busy migrating elsewhere or something like that, but that was an unnecessary death, and an interesting choice picking up the Alpha Wolf, increasing damage of all the creeps. and all of the heroes. So, and it looks like the Sven is going to be TPing in. Sven picking up Boots of Speed and Magic Stick. Meanwhile, oh, looks like this IceIceeice is going to be falling off with this Visage. So despite having just pushing heroes, they are pushing extremely well and getting kills. Meanwhile, the Alchemist falls in bottom lane, but nothing too interesting to talk about there, as I'd rather watch this mean push going on mid. And it looks like level 4 Dirge, level 3 Sven, level 3 Chen, and level 3 Witch Doctor. One thing to really is important for constantly for us to check out is the level advantage in terms, or level disadvantage of the Sentinel team, because they will fall behind sooner or later because they are staying as 4. Meanwhile, the Sentinel team is staying as 1 or 2 within the lanes. So they're doing quite a good job in terms of they're actually doing not too bad in terms of staying level of ahead or behind. Looks like there is a tombstone pop down, and they're really gonna go bossy for this push. This level 2 tower will be falling down quick. Keep in mind, glyph is only once per 6 minutes, so that glyph they have to use it very sparingly, and they already use it as their glyph. Looks like Vengeful Spirit will fall down, and that's one way they could catch up in terms of level advantage by killing heroes like this. So far they just have so much damage in terms of creeps, and at this point of level there's no amount of AO you could stop this big wave of creep push. Tinker or not, Tinker's not gonna have March Machine before level 9 or 10, so looks like there's going to be some initiation on the Tide, and Tide is taking so much damage. Looks like Tide will be going down as well, so they're doing a good job picking off heroes one by one. Doombringer still never... Oh, Doombringer pick up 6, so he is going to be starting being dangerous. I think Witch Doctor is going to face a Doom right now. No, they're going to get Witch Doctor regardless. Witch Doctor will be falling down. Visage is extremely low. So they might lose this wolf as well. Losing the wolf is actually kind of a big deal now, because they just lost a lot of aura damage. But I don't think the Sentinel care at this point. They're gonna push bottom, and I'm really interested to see what item this Alchemist is gonna go for. Of course, Radiance is gonna be really good in terms of pushing, but he just gone 0 and 2 right now, so I don't think he's gonna get Radiance anytime soon. And in terms of push route, Radiance is kind of a late item, so I don't think it can afford it. And some nice chain stun by Ice, keeping Sven in low damage. I think this Tie Hunter will fall now. Tie Hunter again falling, and I think, look at the score. Despite having a push team, they are picking up 6 kills, pretty even to the better team synergy of Scourge. So despite of everything, they are doing a good job, and I have to say I am rooting for Bulgarian team just for their interesting strategy so far. And they're gonna push tower number 5, 7 minutes and 5 towers. This is insane. Looks like Visage will be falling down as well. No, Brood, no, already stunned on the Visage, and Visage fell down as well. So 76 on the hero kill. A nice tombstone drop down. I think, yeah, that's tombstone level 2, so not the most devastating tombstone yet. I think he has the Dirge has maxed heal that because that is his best nuke. I would have to say maybe maxing the tombstone would be a better choice here, increasing the duration, increasing the spawn rate of those zombies. But it doesn't matter at this point. Whatever you're doing right now is working out so well. Some careless death by the Alchemist and Sven, but other than that, they're playing this perfectly so far. They're doing what a pushing team are supposed to do. That Sven is going hella ball deep on that tower and taking so much damage. There you go, that glyph going on once again. You're not gonna see it in 6 minutes again, and they will lose this tower. Going for the 9, not really successful there. So 8 minutes in, all outer towers of Scourge gone. Wow, this is some extraordinary Dota we're seeing right now. Scourge firing some gunshots back, gonna take top tower, and they will do it fairly easily. No one TP can defend. I don't think they care that much at this point. This is going to be the real challenge goes in. Aeon hasn't really tried too much in terms of defending their outer towers, but when it comes to their base tower, you bet they will all TP and defend it. Because when you lose that base tower, it's like what Restalker always says. When you lose that base tower, you have to dedicate one hero onto that lane all the time, and it just really hurts your map mobility. It hurts your map advantage, and you don't want to dig yourself into that kind of hole. So you bet that Aeon will be TPing in to defend once the Sentinel comes onto knocking their door. And it looks like Sentinel is doing that right now. Somewhat quick level check, because level, again, it's very important in terms of pushing and counter pushing. Tinker level 8. Let's see if he has gotten any Martian Machine. Rockets is nice. Looks like he has Rockets level 4, presumably. but I hope he hasn't maxed his laser yet. Of course, laser, one of the most imba spell on Tinker, but the thing is, you gotta cope with the strategy, you gotta play the strategy, not just get the cheesy build. It looks like Doom, chain stun, who just fell down? Venge fell down, so they're already 5v3. That flesh golem just doing so much damage. He has gotten the laser. I can't say this is the best item, best skill build. I think the best thing would just be maxing the Marcher machine, because that Marcher machine would just push them back so hardcore right now. Despite this strong level push, Martial Machine just would do so much damage. Another clusterfuck going on this in front of Sentinel Tower. It looks like Sven very low HP, but no, he's gonna be okay. And looks like this push will resume. That Alpha Wolf extremely low. I think Sentinel should be lasering that Alpha Wolf. Alpha Wolf goes down to the improper micro, and looks like Doom will be going on the Dirge. I think that support hero short Scourge will definitely survive it.